What up, my people? It's L here. So last video, I talked about Marvel and their fixation on their characters' sex lives. That made me think about all the other comic book stories that are as cringeworthy as Aunt May being Peter's real mother. And I got a good one for you today, guys. The Ultimates Volume 3, the series that gave us Tony Stark's sex tape and sprinkled some incest on top of that. Before we get started, if you guys like what you see and make it to the end of the video, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. Also, you can subscribe to the channel if you want to. No pressure, You can subscribe, you can't. It's okay. Either way is okay with me. I appreciate that I have over 100 subscribers to this channel as is. Thank you, my people. It means a lot. And it just makes me want to give you more good content. Alright, so let's get into it. The Ultimates Volume 3, written by Jeph Loeb and art by Joe Madureira. So Jeph Loeb is famously known for the Batman The Long Halloween, Spider-Man Blue, a whole bunch of great stuff. But later on in his career, he was also responsible for the Iron Fist and Inhumans TV shows. So take that as you will. Also, he's responsible for Ultimatum, and we'll get into that later, guys. Don't worry. So right off the bat, we see the Avengers gathered around watching Tony's sex tape as it's playing on the news. That's a wild first page, in my opinion. I'm like, wow. There's so much going on this page, but bear with me, guys. It's great. So a little backstory on why Tony Stark and Black Widow are bumping uglies. In the last volume of the Ultimates, they were engaged to be married before Tony found out that Natasha was a traitor to the team and tried to kill them all. She even took out Jarvis, poor guy, and Hawkeye's entire family, which was just brutal for no fucking reason. Millar, my edgelord god. It just makes me wonder why Tony never deleted the sex tape after all that happened. You have a tape of you having sex with a traitor to the United States and you don't delete it? Like, what the fuck, Tony? Also, looking at this page now, what the fuck is going on here? Yo, the Scarlet Witch is really about to give that sloppy toppy on her brother right now in front of everybody. Look at my guy Black Panther.
Hey, yo.
Yo, he is not with the shits. Yo, look how Hawkeye and Black Panther look at Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch as they leave the room, yo. Black Panther is thinking like, yo, these white devils, that disgusting shit. So this strange-ass relationship between Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch has been hinted since Volume 1 of the Ultimates, That Millar, he likes to joke about incest, but he never goes full throttle. But our man Jeph Loeb here, he went all in with this. He went all in with the creepiness for some reason.
Brother, what's that?
So of course this sex tape is bad PR for the Ultimates, so they try to figure out who leaked it to the press. Wanda and Quicksilver are stepping out for the evening, right? And goddamn, look what Wanda's wearing right here. So our guy Joe Mad, he loves drawing those sexy women, boy. He loves drawing them. Looking at it now, I'm like, why is this issue so sex charged? It's like the first issue and all this stuff is going on. I'm like, yo, who is this for? It's like this guy wrote it. I know it was the thing to be edgy in the 2000s, but there was plenty of good comic book stories that were coming out at that era that this wasn't even necessary. I don't even know what was going on with all this. Quicksilver really wants to beat up Captain America because he's looking at his sister the wrong way. That's what's going on in this scene right there. Then Jan is over here trying to make it look cute. Really, Jan? We are all cap right here in this page.
Hey, yo,
listen, I'm a Game of Thrones fan. And with me saying that right now, some of you might think I'm being a hypocrite here.
Fool this man!
But I could tolerate that incest on that show because it takes inspiration from European history and European royalty. And European royalty, at one point, they're really into inbreeding. Take a look at this motherfucker right here. I gotta say, man, rereading this entire series over again, and I'm not a fan of the story, but this right here has to be the funniest page of all time in comic book history. A little context here, right? Magneto wanted Wolverine to kill Quicksilver. They escape Wolverine and hide out, and they end up having sex with each other. Then Wolverine just happens to just stand there and watch. Even though he was sent there to kill Quicksilver, he doesn't take the opportunity to do that here. He just stands there and watches. Mind you, later on in the story, he tells people that they might have been his kids because he had sex with Magneto's wife years ago. So that's already creepy. So my man Logan right here is just being a creeper right now. Where's your other hand, Logan? Where is your other hand? Anyways, Wanda gets shot by one of the Ultron robots Hank Pym created in the last volume. The reason why Ultron did it was because he was in love with Wanda, and he knew he had no chance of being in a relationship with her because she was in love with Quicksilver. So this was probably Jeph's modern take on the Vision-Wanda relationship. It was also Ultron that leaked the Tony Stark sex tape because reasons. I don't know. It was never explained. The Ultimates then take on Ultron's army of robot Avengers and defeats them, but not before Quicksilver gets killed. This leads into the Ultimatum storyline. We also get the comic version of the Ryan Gosling as Black Panther meme. Steve is pretending to be T'Challa for some reason. I don't know why. It's just like I said, this story is just a mess. So he's out here wearing a Black Panther suit. I'm just glad he didn't try to do an African accent. Kudos to Jeph for showing some restraint here. So many people feel like this was like the beginning of the end of the Ultimate line of comics with this story which leads to Ultimatum, which was just a turd of a story. Jeb's lucky he wrote Batman Long Halloween because, man, he really shot the bed with the Ultimate Universe. And anyone else would have been banned from writing comics for life after that. I'm telling you, my people, the only thing I really enjoyed from rereading the entire Ultimate run was Hawkeye. He was pretty much a badass in Volume 2. He escaped being captive by killing everyone with his fingernails. Wish Jeremy Renner would have been this cool in the MCU. They also ruined Hawkeye in this volume. He just became a whiny, suicidal bitch after his family got killed.
Kill my little brother! You best kill me! You best kill me, motherfucker! You best kill me!
Well, my people, that's the end of the video. If you guys have any suggestions for topics for upcoming videos, just drop them in the comments. I really appreciate you guys making suggestions and, leaving positive comments on there. Love reading them and interacting with you guys. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of wild sexual shenanigans in comics that I don't know about, so enlighten me. Until next time, peace out.